Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 1st to the 15th, 2020 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you that you give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in. Excuse me. Now, Taurus, and see what this time period has in store for you. I'm going to be taking the Spirit Guide Animal cards, which will also be your totem animals for this time, and seeing what they have to say. Taurus, March 1st to the 15th, 2020, Taurus. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. You have the Deer Spirit, which is bring a gentle touch, and you have the Fox Spirit, think on your feet. So bring a gentle touch as you think on your feet, because things are going to be happening for you, Taurus, during this time. Taurus, March 1st to the 15th, 2020, Taurus. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, creativity, and this one right here, visualization. Visualizing the creativity that you want, but also your creativity is going to help you visualize the way that you want to move forward, what you're going after. Taurus, 1st to the 15th, 2020 of March. Oh, goodness. Taurus, March 1st to the 15th, 2020, Taurus. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. At the center of everything, we have the Knight of Coins. So that is you shining through as a knight, as a person of action. You have the 6 of Coins crowning you, the 8 of Coins. Wow. Okay. The 9 of Swords, the King of Spears. This is a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Coins. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. Okay. The 7 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Staves. Okay, so I love this. Okay. This is definitely a time of getting things done, focusing your energy. You're going to see things starting to shift on this earthly plane in a very real and powerful way for you. So to remember the Deer Spirit right here, which says bring a gentle touch, that's going to be important because you can get caught up in everything and be like, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. You know, it's not personal, it's business is what Spirit is saying. It doesn't have to be business, but it can be, you know, that you're really looking at the prize and not at the emotions of things. So it is going to be important for you during this time to look at the emotional truth of what you desire, but also because you are going to be not only dealing with so much, but looking at so much and understanding so much. Thinking on your feet is going to be very important. There's also a sense of a bit of cunning coming your way, and I don't see it as anything bad, but just know that somebody here is going to try and take advantage of you. It can be this Wands energy, the Staves energy, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, but yeah, but it can also be somebody when it comes to your prosperity who is trying to make you see things one way and like distract your attention from things instead of letting you move forward the way that you know that you're supposed to. So a questioning of your truth, of your beliefs, of the way that you want to move forward here. That can be what somebody is bringing in during this time. And it can very well be this fire sign energy, but it can also be, an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. So just be mindful during this time. Don't rush into anything, and make sure, really seriously, Taurus, make sure you know where the money is going. Don't think, oh my gosh, that person has it covered, or oh my gosh, I can just handle this, or it'll all just work itself out. No, during this time, being very aware of what you're spending, what you're investing, what you're saving, everything like that, that's going to be important for you. And it's going to be important, like if you're not looking at things like that, or if you're thinking, oh, I'll start saving tomorrow. No, start doing so little bit by little bit now. That's going to be really important. Then we have creativity. This is the sacral chakra, all right? So creativity is coming in, a flexibility of the mind and the spirit, and inspiration. There are karmic patterns that you're going to be seeing to things, and also you're going to be seeing that your creativity is working in a way, kind of, it's not against those karmic patterns, but you're looking at things where you have felt like you were in a rut, or you felt like you needed a change, and now there's a creativity and inspiration that is over you, and you're like, okay, now's the time to make that change. Now's the time to move forward, because you've been visualizing a very new world for you. This is the third eye chakra. This is about meditation, about dreams, about, your psychic development, really developing your intuition and that connection, because everybody has it. It just depends on how we use it. And there is a sense here of having a greater vision and being calm of mind and moving forward towards what it is that you truly desire and where it is that you truly want to be. And you're really opening up that third eye for yourself, really seeing how you want to move forward, and knowing that one of the greatest places and one of the first places we accomplish anything is within our mind, because in our minds we can absolutely talk ourselves out of something or talk ourselves into something. So visualization is going to be very important to you, and it's not visualizing everything. It's kind of like boiling it down for this time period. Boil it down to one thing that you truly want, because during this time, and you'll see other things start to fall into place, because during this time at your heart, you're the Knight of Coins. I mean, you're the Knight of Pentacles. This is moving towards your goal. This is, having that earthly, practical, sensual energy around you. It's very much, you know what you need, you know what you want, and you're moving forward to really get what you desire in your life. Directionally, this is north. This can be you're moving towards your North Star, there we go. This can also be that you're moving upwards towards what it is that you want within your life, what it is that you desire. And with the Nine of Cups, there is this radiance around you. And I love the tea ceremony here, where it's kind of like, or just the act of the tea. It's just, for me, it's very calming. It's like, okay, there's something beautiful that is coming. There is something beautiful that is surrounding you, and you're going to feel that energy around you yourself. You're going to actually think, oh my gosh, I'm being so stagnant. I'm not moving forward the way that I should. What's going on here? And getting a little bit angry with yourself is going to be something that you should be mindful of during this time, because there's just this calm beauty to you. It's not this, I'm going to go, run down dragons. It's the, I'm looking at not looking at my heart, because that sounds so kind of abstract. It's like you're moving forward and you're going to think it's no big deal. Like, this is what everybody would do. This is what has to be done. But it is a big deal. There is something beautiful, and it's just exquisite. It's like being mindful of each movement. Have you ever seen a person be mindful of their movements, do something so carefully? And it could be because they were trained, like, okay, you have to, do this very mindfully. You have to be very careful of each piece, but they move differently. There's something that draws your eye in. And that's what I'm seeing about you during this time. There's something about you, Taurus, that's going to draw the eye in, that's going to make people really intrigued by you, really wanting to learn more, very drawn to you during this time. There's this light that is around you. There's this essence that is around you. You yourself, not really going to know it, not really going to think it's a big deal, but to others, it really is going to be a big deal, and it's going to be something that's very powerful for you. This leads to the Six of Coins. Now, as you're moving forward, things are going to come up, things from your past, things from your past, and you're going to look at things and being like, I can't be trusted with this. I can't move forward in this prosperity. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to make a mistake. It's about money. It can be that you mismanaged your money in the past, or it can be that, you trusted somebody that you shouldn't have trusted. But I'm seeing here, it's like an imbalance of the scales. There is something that was done where you're really looking at it and you're like, oh, how did I go wrong? Or what do I need? Or what do I want? And there can be also a sense here with the Six of Coins of not feeling like you're getting what you put in. So with things, there is a sense of, there is this sense of wanting to be understood, wanting to have a return on your investment, wanting things to be balanced. And what I see with the Six of Coins is that you will have that balance, you will have that understanding. But during this time, there is also going to be that sense of, am I doing the right thing? Am I moving forward the right way? Am I going after what I truly desire? Do I know what it is that I want? Everybody's pulling me. I'm being pulled this way and that way and this way and that way. And I'm really questioning. I'm trying to find. So here, there is that sense of feeling overwhelmed, maybe feeling discouraged at times, but knowing that the balance is coming in and feeling as if you are moving towards something greater, which leads you to the Seven of Swords. Because this feeling here is going to make you be like, okay, no way. I have to stand my ground. Everybody has to understand. If they don't understand, I've obviously done something wrong. And you're going to feel like you have to slay the dragons. But sometimes it's really going to be tilting at windmills, meaning that it can be blown out of proportion in your mind. It really can be like something can just get under your skin, and we've all had it happen. When something gets under your skin and all of a sudden it becomes so much more important, so much more intense than it actually is, in the long run. And there's also this sense here of wanting to make sure that what you go after, you can have a concrete reward or failure, from it. It's not going to be something where it's going to be never ending. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making myself clear, because there is something here that's happening, and it's like you're finding this balance, and it's something from your past where you're like, oh my gosh, I messed up, so I'm not going to mess up again, or maybe I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to like kind of move forward and think like, okay, I got this. But here with the Seven of Swords, there is this sense of really knowing your ground, standing your ground, not fighting every fight, not stepping on every stone. My great grandma, who I was privileged enough to know, would say, don't step on every stone. You'll never get to the other side. And that's what I'm really seeing here with you. If you step on every stone, Taurus, if everything needs your attention and needs you, you're going to be pulled in so many different directions that you're not going to feel prosperous. You're not even going to feel like you can move towards that prosperity, because it's all just going to be too much. So just be mindful of this during this time, because at your roots, we have the King and the Queen of Staves, which just has me so excited here, because we have the King of Staves, the Queen of Staves. Whenever I have the King and the Queen from the same suit, from the same deck, in the reading, I mean, this is a true love connection. This is passion. This is, power. This is somebody with a fire sign energy. Okay, so you have the north direction here with being an earth sign, right? This is the south direction. So it can be that this person is kind of like quite literally your polar opposite, all right? But you are drawn to each other. You need each other to stay balanced. If it is a romantic relationship, like this is your sanity, or if this is a relationship, it doesn't have to be romantic. This is your sanity. This is your person. This is your touchstone person. This is the person who, yeah, it's just like that. I would think of them as a cup of tea, just like that calming, beautiful, lovely person who helps you move forward towards your goals, towards your success. Now, this could be very much so. This is very much a grounded relationship, okay? Yes, it's at your roots, but it's also a relationship that is grounding you, is helping you move forward. Fire sign energies are dynamic, intuitive, and visionaries. It's kind of like they have these wild ideas, and you're the person who makes the wild ideas a reality. So that can also be the sense here where you really have a huge amount of creativity coming to you, like a huge amount of passion, of desire to move forward, and then you have the prosperity part of it, and you're looking at it, and instead of being overwhelmed, like this person very well can be overwhelmed with the practical implements of things, you're like, oh no, I got this. I see the bigger picture. I know what needs to be done. And here with the King of Staves, and the Queen of Staves, I love how they're represented as older people, more mature people with attendance. It's kind of like you have earned the right to be listened to. And that's what I'm really seeing here. It's like you have earned the right to be listened to. You are heard. You are respected and honored as you are moving forward. So this is also your passion, your creativity. I see this also as work. You know what you've dedicated your life to. And if you sit there and say, oh Dana, I don't work. I just stay at home. Oh, come on. That is work. That is work. That's a 24-hour day, 7-day a week. Are you kidding me? You're crying. It's 2:00 in the morning. I want to sleep type of work. So don't underestimate yourself at all. Don't sit there and say, oh, what I do, what I'm passionate about, it isn't work, because it isn't giving the monetary reward quite yet that you would like, or, people don't really put as much of a value on it as they should. So here it's also kind of transcending other people's opinions when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your creativity, especially if Taurus, you are a highly creative person. What is somebody who is creative before they are a success? They're a failure. Nobody takes them seriously. They're a dreamer, they're a schemer, they're somebody who, people kind of write off. And here, there is the sense of something really beautiful coming out of what you desire, what you want, what you're moving forward towards. So with the King and the Queen of Staves right here, there is the sense of the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energy of what you want. There is a sense of being the actor upon the stage, the person people see, and also the director behind the scenes, knowing what's going on, knowing your strengths. It's kind of like you don't have to be good at everything. The lighting just has to be well. What did Trixie Mattel say that? Yeah, I know, right? So, and I love that saying. It's kind of like you do not have to be an expert at everything. You just have to know how to present and where your strong points are. And that's what I'm seeing here with your passion, with your creation, with what you are developing within your life. It's really embracing that truth, because during this time, and why this is going to be so important to you, is during this time, you have the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, it's like, hold on, you're on a wild and crazy ride. You have the highs, the lows, the lefts, the rights, the ups, the downs. And we see this from the polar opposite, yet the absolute beauty of how a fire sign and an earth sign work together. This is the earthly plane. This is practicality. This is not having things simply be dreams in the head, but making them a reality in your day-to-day life. Will things happen if you kind of sit on your hands and just kind of twiddle, or, twiddle your thumbs, or sit on your hands, or sit on the couch eating chips? No, things will not really change if you are not actively going after it. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you are going to have this change coming in. And I love the dragons and the, and the lion and the sea turtle, not the lion, the tiger and the sea turtle, dragon, phoenix, tiger, sea turtle. Here, it's such power, it's such steadiness, it's such ferocity. And so as things are changing, you are entering into new seasons, you are finding out new truths, you are embracing greater powers, and as you do so, you embrace the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is worried out in fear, but I love this Nine of Swords where it's kind of like, no way, I'm not worried. Okay, so you might be worrying. We cannot tell if she's worrying, but she's not sat in bed, with her head in her hands thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I can't move forward, I'm never going to get to where I need to be. With the Nine of Swords in this one, it's kind of like, okay, there's darkness, there's doubt, there's fear. It's so with everyone. And I am not going to be held back because of it. I am not going to be thinking of myself as less. And it's being very proactive. This is a time to be very proactive. It's that thinking on your feet that really comes out. And as you are proactive, you have the repeat of the number 9, which means you're very close to a completion of a cycle. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is completing a cycle. This is your life doing a 180. All right, it's seeing a change come in. It can be a very small 180. It can be, a 180 in this certain way of looking at things. It could be a 180 with like this type of perception, or this, wanting for perfection type of area. But things start to open up. And then as things open up, you have the doubts and the fears that come. And it's kind of like that old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. Do not be held back. Do not think, oh my gosh, this is just the way that it is and I can't move forward. I can't embrace what I want, up worrying, not taking care of yourself. Because there is something here where you have wisdom to share. And you can also be connecting with a fire sign energy or somebody who is, dynamic. They're passionate people. There is a passion to this reading. There is a passion to your energy that you are embracing during this time, and it radiates from you. You're not going to see it because you're going to be really in the arena of it all, like going after what you desire, looking at what you want. And with the Queen of Coins, there is a sense here of you being much more comfortable. Like, you're going to be comfortable going after things. You're going to be comfortable defending yourself, getting in the moment of things and being like, okay, this is what needs to be done. But on the whole and whole, you're going to be really a lot more comfortable being behind the scenes. So with the root of the King of Staves, your passion, your creativity, the way that you want to move forward, people are going to see you within your work. You're going to be more comfortable being behind the scenes, or you might not even realize, Taurus, how much people are taking note of you during this time. You might think, oh my gosh, they're not seeing anything. I'm not moving forward the way that I want to. So with the Queen of Coins, know that there is this prosperity to you. And it's going to be more of a quiet prosperity. It's going to be more of a looking at things more deeply, really seeing the role that needs to be played or the way that things need to move forward. And with the Eight of Coins, oh, so interesting with the Forge right back here. It's like you are putting things together. You've worked so hard for it. And it's also something that you very well may be passing on to the next generation. It's like you have worked so hard. You get to see what you have created, and you get to see how beautifully you have passed on wisdom or ideas. And it doesn't have to be, it can be prosperity. It can be like somebody inheriting a business or training somebody to do what you used to do or that what you do, and you're going to be very good at it during this time. But you're also going to be very good at hunkering down and working and saving. Saving, for some reason, during this time, saving is going to be important. It can be, just the idea of saving for a rainy day, or it can be the idea of, there's something about having security around you that is going to be absolutely powerful for you during this time. It's going to give you a sense of, look at what I can do. Okay, yes, maybe I'm not buying as much as I was before. Maybe I can't go out as much as I used to, but there's this security, there's this stability, and there's something really beautiful that you're working towards. And it can be that, you're working towards like opening up your own business or starting a business from home or, doing something to that effect or, writing music or art or, a book or something, and you're saving up bits and pieces of it. It's not going to be like you sit down all at once and all of a sudden, in a weekend, something absolutely brilliant is created. You're going to be working on it, saving up the information, saving up the beauty, little bits, and then something exquisite is done. And it's something that you forged, created, and are highly passionate about. This moves you. And it can even be, saving up your time, because time is important, putting the time in and then being able to spend that time with your family, with your friends that you want to. And this is going to lead you to the Seven of Swords, where you feel like, okay, I have to defend this. I'm not maybe moving forward in the way that everybody wants me to. And you know what you say, and I love the progression here, from the Six of Cups. No, sorry, the Six of Coins. I was like, that's wrong. The Six of Coins to the Seven of Swords, where you're looking at things and it's like the six and then the seven. It's like you're looking, you're understanding, you're finding that balance, and then you feel like, okay, I have to defend it. But really what Spirit is saying is like, you have to enjoy it. And here's the thing with people, everybody has an opinion. Everybody thinks that they can do something better than you can. And it's like, great, I wish you the best of luck, do it. Don't just say it. Don't just criticize. Don't just be, that person who's like, oh, I could do it so much better, but I don't want to, type of thing. If they can, if they can be a better person than you, then they should just, shut up and do it. And I don't mean to be really blunt, but there is something here where like it's unbalancing the scales. You're sitting there, you're looking at things, and now you're really questioning yourself, where it's kind of like, you know what? No. And I love Brene Brown when she says, if you're not in the arena with me, you don't get an opinion. So here, that's what I'm seeing. It's like you stand your ground And other people are going to be criticizing. Other people are going to be telling you how to do it better. But then look at where it's coming from. Look at who it is and say, you know what, do I want to be this person? And the answer is no. No, I mean, you might really respect them in one avenue or another, but if you knew the nitty gritty about their life, you wouldn't want to be them. You wouldn't, it wouldn't be so hurtful because it wouldn't be so important. And here, I just see that. I just see this hard work where it's like, now I'm focusing on me. And it can be something from your past that somebody said or somebody did, and it was scarring and hurtful, and it made you question, do you ever get to claim that throne, to claim your power, to claim your prosperity? Absolutely. And you've worked so hard for it. Your subconscious message, is the Nine of Staves. This is the outside world, and it's like throwing things at you. It's like subconsciously, you're like, enough is enough. Why do I always have to be defending myself? Why do people get to make me feel terribly about myself? Why is this happening? And Spirit is saying, stop, walk away, have a wall built or have a fence built between you and the outside world. Quiet it for a little bit. Quiet what you're taking in and move forward towards what you want, what you need, and what you love in your life. And don't try to live by everybody else's standards, because what you will do is you will drive yourself up the wall and you will feel disappointed in yourself, disappointed in, life in general, and it'll take away the joy. And that's not fair. And again, you have another 9. So now you have 3 nines, there we go. 3 nines, which is really saying, divinity is saying that you are so close to a completion of a cycle. And then we have your subconscious message, peace, your crown chakra. You want to walk in peace. You want to move towards peace. You want to embrace peace. And that's going to be so important to you. If it doesn't bring you peace, if it doesn't help you, if it doesn't, work with you, then it's time to walk away, which sounds harsh. And you know what? Sometimes you have to be. Your subconscious spirit animal, totem animal message is the rabbit. Now is a lucky time. And now is a lucky time. It is a lucky time because you are seeing things clearly. You are blessed. You have this beautiful passion and this beautiful energy around you. Use it. Use it because it is exquisite and you deserve it. All right, Taurus. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. And I love you all. Bye.